Now, Rolls-Royce has always named its cars after ghosts, phantoms, and things that are absolutely silent and smooth. But this, the new Spectre, could top all of them. It's the first electric Rolls-Royce. Now, the unbelievable part is that Rolls has been working on a car like this from 2011. It was called the EX102. Check that out. Under this long bonnet isn't a big V12. This is an electric, and you get 584 horsepower. It also gets 900 Nm torque. And how fast is it? 0 to 100 in 4.5 seconds. That's the kind of performance you expect from your super luxury or hyper luxury car. Now, interestingly, this V here is the wings of the Flying Lady or the Rolls-Royce mascot. And I think it goes really well together. Now, you get a 102 kilowatt-hour battery between the wheels. And in the real world, you should get around 400 or 450 or upwards of that kilometers of range. Now, electric cars always have to be aerodynamically efficient. But for Rolls, that's a bit of a challenge. Now, this Parthenon grille normally stands upright and bold. It's square. But here, they've rounded it off, they've smoothened it off, they've encapsulated it underneath. The rear is pinched, and you get a CD or a coefficient of drag of just 0.25. Now, of course, this is the ultimate indulgence. This is personal transportation, and if you look at the design, of course, it's going to draw the eyeballs. Now, this here is the Rolls-Royce Cliff, the big sudden drop for that impact, but smoothened and rounded off. As we move towards the rear, of course, you have the long bonnet. There's no Born Electric look here with a short snout and, you know, that sort of electric car feel. This one wants to look like a Rolls first and then an electric car. Really fast roof, long, strong shoulder line, big 23-inch wheels to support the weight of that car. And this is my favorite part. Just look at the way that fastback rear moves off. It's definitely sporty. It's definitely something you enjoy driving. And that's what the Spectre is meant to be. The ultimate luxury, but something you also enjoy from behind the wheel. Now, probably my favorite bit of this design is this tail light. It's pure, it's simple, it's super sophisticated, and the manner in which it sits on these haunches and just breaks up the mass, wow, I just love it. Now, it's the little details that make up the Rolls-Royce mystique. And as you lift the boot, it's just the quality of the carpet here. And then when you lift this tray, that's magnetic. A simple, smart touch, and even in the boot, you can just feel the quality levels here. Now, isn't that a neat party trick? Now, 7.5 crores is what you have to pay for this car, and that's if you customize nothing on it, which of course is impossible because when you're buying something like this, you want your favorite stuff inside. Now, lots of familiar Rolls touches. One I absolutely love is this, the umbrella. Of course, again, beautifully made. Then there's this starry sky, little LEDs stitched into the roof liner, and they just look amazing. But in the Spectre, it's also on the door pad, on these massive doors. And these are probably the biggest doors you have anywhere. The length is just huge. I'm sure it'll be difficult to try and open it when you park the car. And this car even has that star effect on the dash. And look at this identification plate. It's embossed. It's in relief. It's just amazing. I can't stop touching it. And another small detail, this thick pile carpet. And is that leather for the floor mat? Again, it's the small details that make a Rolls what it is. Chunky, heavy metal, lots and lots of chrome, and of course, this air volume adjuster, which is just unreal. And my absolute favorite, these temperature controls that have individual teeth that you can feel as you warm up or cool down the cabin. Also, something here from the parent company, BMW, sliding your fingers over these custom buttons gets them to light up on the touchscreen, and that's something that's been there on a lot of Beamers. And this here, this rotary controller with its shortcut buttons, that's also a sort of legacy part for Rolls. That, of course, isn't the gear lever or the gear selector. That's here, like it's always been on the Ghost and Phantom and other cars of its generation. And of course, this is a proper four-seater. Armchair comfort here, nice, soft and supple thigh support, and beautiful recline for the back. You can even adjust how far back you can get the seat. So a great place to travel with friends.